Hey everybody. So the first big thing to happen with the rig happened last night and this morning. So last night here at Seymour Johnson, basically Goldsboro, North Carolina, it had been having a lot of thunderstorms, lightning. Last night was the same, but last night we actually lost power in the rig. So we're like, okay, no big deal. Once power comes back on, we'll be fine. So hours later, it was early morning, I heard our AC kick on and the white noise machine that I sleep with, and then it went quickly out. So I'm like, great, so we lost power again. But I got it about 6:30 this morning and came out, checked the power pedestal. Power pedestal was fine. Got a surge protector in there, and everything was good, green lights. So I tried resetting it. That didn't work. So I ended up reaching out to some old co-workers back in Spokane, Washington. Granted, they're 3 hours behind, so I had to wait. And as Wendy and I are frustrated, we are doing everything we can online trying to figure out what the heck's going on. Well, solar was installed before we left, so that's where the problem actually lied. So basically what we come up with is, well, our solar would nothing would come on because the batteries were dead. We have lithium batteries, but if you've ever try to power up your RV to increase your battery power so you can turn everything on, it could take a little bit. So I plugged it in, did all that, still didn't work. So after, it's probably been almost 9 hours, finally reached one of the guys that I've been working with back in Spokane. He's like, try this, because he finally got hold of the technician that installed the solar. And basically what I did is I took one of our wet cell batteries out that we took out of the rig to begin with to put lithium in. What I did is I took jumper cables, hooked positive to positive, a negative to a negative, because what had happened, these batteries shut themselves off to go into what's like a protection mode. So we put it on for, they said, just about 3 minutes or so. So I did that, and you can do this in parallel, just one negative, one positive, one on each battery. So if you ever find yourself in this situation, it can be done that way. Even the text confirmed it. So once it had been about 2.5 minutes, then Wendy came over here. So underneath here we have our solar controller, and if you can see the top light, that top light was not on, so that's actually for your solar. That's actually saying it's getting power to the batteries. She poked her head in here and saw that light came on. I come over here, I was like, oh, so we're getting power. I continued to wait that 3 minutes, and then I disconnected the battery and turned on the the battery cutoff switch up front, and then I went back to the power pedestal and applied power to it again. And as soon as I turned the power on, lo and behold, AC's kicked on. We have everything, so we're back up and running. So I guess to cut the story short, if you do have this kind of a setup and your battery's going to protection mode, just take your vehicle battery, don't turn your vehicle on, but just hook your positive and a negative, and let it sit for 3 minutes. Watch your solar, or your solar controller. And if that light comes on saying it's actually going to charge, so it woke up, it came up at nothing level. So now it's out of protection mode. It's like, oh, now I can actually charge up. So it was a frustrating day, but bottom line, it's good to have people you can reach out to, and we got it done. We got plenty of research, looking up, and people trying to help us out.